Wilmer B. Moss, the first African American student to enroll at SSC, attended night classes in 1955. All the state's public colleges enrolled a few black students that fall after Arkansas's Attorney General ruled that the U.S. Supreme Court's desegregation rulings applied to higher education. Large-scale integration did not occur for another decade. Anne Frances Woolley, a freshman from Magnolia, won the first pageant for Miss Southern State College in 1956. Prior to that time, the winning campus beauty was picked by Hollywood stars, more likely their press agents, from photos submitted by the Mewrider Yearbook staff, a practice used by many colleges in the 1930s and 1940s. George Fay, a young sociology and archaeology instructor in 1957, took students and faculty to Sonora, Mexico, where he undertook archaeological excavations. Earl Miller, who would drive them, and other students and athletes for 50 years, made one of his early trips in SSC's bus. The Academic Honor Society, Alpha Chi, was established in 1958. Student officers and faculty sponsors conducted the initiation in scholarly regalia. Dr. Iman E. Bruce, a 1930 school alumnus, became SSC's new president in 1959. Over the next 17 years, he would rebuild the campus with construction of new buildings and demolition of original ones. Increasingly, international students, especially from South Korea and Iran, enrolled at SSC. Young Soo Kim in 1960 was the first international student to earn the college's bachelor's degree. Dr. Bruce's construction of a new campus began in 1961 with the field house, completed that year. It housed a basketball court, seating for 2,500, offices and classrooms, and a huge swimming pool for competitive collegiate swim teams. After an amateur found fossilized bones, geologist Dr. John C. Chapman led a team of students and volunteers to the site near Delight, Arkansas. There they dug up remains of a mosasaur, a swimming lizard 60 million years old. Named Elmer, the dinosaur skeleton was later hung on Wilson Hall's first floor wall. Freshmen in their blue and gold beanie caps danced in the early 1960s to the new beat of rock and roll in street dances on the town square, sponsored by local merchants to welcome the newcomers to SSC and Magnolia. During the 1950s and 1960s, homecoming parades usually had many floats and marchers that attracted much attention and support from Magnolia citizens. Parades began on Washington Street, near the hospital, and traveled to the town square and then north on Jackson Street to campus. Dr. Dolph Kemp had ended women's basketball as unladylike, but Coach Catherine Brown gained Dr. Bruce's support to start again in 1965. Soon, Coach Margaret Downing would take over, and in 2 decades, her teams won 8 championships.